Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be making some tortillas with you. Homemade tortillas because I need some for the week. It's Sunday, so I'm just kind of meal prepping. And my house is freezing, so I need to put... Okay. So first things first, I need to pull the recipe out. First things first, you're gonna need baking powder, flour, water, and butter, and that's it. So let's get my baking powder. I just realized I'm not gonna cook with this on, so I might as well take this right back off. Might as well take this right back off. But maybe I should put an apron on or something. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put an apron on. This is actually for hair, but an apron's an apron, right? But I'm clean, like I showered and stuff and blew my hair out. What is going on here? Whoops. And blew my hair out, so I don't want to get covered in... I should get myself a little custom apron, is what I should do. Alright, so like I said, flour, baking powder, butter, and water is all you need for this. And then I'm going to cook the tortillas in a skillet. But the flour that I use is Bob's Red Mill all-purpose flour. Actually, I have bread flour too. I have actual bread flour, and now I'm kind of wondering if I should do that. I'm trying to remember what I used the first time I made these. But it's alright. I'm just going to use the regular all-purpose flour because I want you guys to feel like you can use like any flour, you know what I mean? That will work. Okay, so like I said, what you need is flour. This is the one I use, Bob's Red Mill all-purpose flour, a stick of butter, and a baking powder, and water, and then a little bit of salt. So you really don't need anything crazy. I need the glass bowl that I want to use for this is being used by my lemons right here. I'm deciding if I want to get rid of them in a different bowl because my other glass bowl is in the sink dirty right now. So I'm gonna put them on this thing just because I know it's dramatic. Yeah, I want to use this. Okay, so right now I've got my butter in hot water right here because it needs to melt a little bit, which that will happen very, very quickly. And then I'm going to mix all the dry ingredients in with that. So, and I'm actually going to half this recipe. The original recipe is 3 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 cup of hot water, and 1 stick of butter. But I'm halving everything because I'm just one person. I'm not feeding anyone else. And last time I got a ton. And I actually made them thicker than they were supposed to be, like way thicker. So yeah, I just don't need that much. But I'm going to melt my butter. And then I'm going to mix in all the dry ingredients. So while that's happening, let's do that. So instead of 3 cups of flour, I'm going to do 1.5 cups of flour. And like I said, I'm using the Bob's there's 1 cup. And 1/2 cup. Can always add more flour, so I don't ever feel like I need to like overdo it. It's another reason I'm not even gonna close that up yet. And then it's 2 teaspoons of salt. So let me get my salt. I'm just using sea salt. And again, I obviously don't need 2 teaspoons, I just need 1. If I can find my, this is 1 teaspoon. Okay. Baking powder, I need 1 tablespoon of baking powder, so in this case I need half a tablespoon. This is 1, so I just need half of this. Alright, so that's probably like half right there. And I wish I had a whisk. I have a little one, but I don't have a big one. Which is kind of annoying. But okay, so I'm gonna check on my butter. It should be melted by now. Oh yeah, it's definitely melted. See that? Melted. And I'm just gonna kind of smash this down. Oh, the middle's kind of hard still. I might have to nuke this. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in the microwave actually. And I like to have a clean rag that I keep wet and I rinse it. I like to have that by me. I'm constantly cleaning as I go so that at the end there's minimal mess. Like there's really not much to do. Oh my god. That just blew up in my fridge. See, like I've already dropped butter up here. But I'm constantly wiping it, and also just for my hands for sanitary reasons. Oh, this did blow up a little bit. What the heck? Okay, it's just about melted. Just a few more chunks in there. I'm just gonna keep whisking it. And then I'm gonna add it to the dry ingredients right here. So I'm gonna mix it. Knead all this together. I'm gonna add my water, hot water. I'm gonna knead all this together. And the thing about dough, I really shouldn't be using a fork now, I should be using my hand. So that's what I'm gonna do. But the thing about dough is it can be tricky because it gets really lumpy like this. It gets kind of sticky and then people get nervous to add more dough or more flour or more water, whatever. But I'm going to show you how you know when it's ready, because right now you can tell it's kind of like lumpy almost. But there's still all this dry flour that needs to get in. It smells so good. But you want to just keep kneading until it gets nice and soft. And it looks like one big ball of dough. Yep, this is good. All right. Okay, now this is what our dough looks like, this beautiful little guy. And remember, this is half the amount, so that's why this is looks so small. I'm still gonna get a good amount of tortillas out of these, but just remember that. I'm gonna put it in the same bowl that I used to mix everything in, and then we're going to cover it with plastic wrap and let it sit for about 30 minutes, and then we'll form our balls and cook them individually. Okay, these have sat for 30 minutes. We're gonna make little balls, cover them, let them rest for 10 more minutes, and then they'll be ready to cook. I know, we're almost there though. I cover these back up. We're gonna let these rest for another 10 minutes, and then we're gonna roll them out and cook them. Okay, you guys, it's time to roll these out, and I don't have a roller, but I'm gonna use this coffee mug to go to town. And while we're doing that, my pan is almost ready. I have it set on medium high, and I'm using a skillet. Okay, if you're not using a skillet to cook everything, but especially your tortillas, what are you doing? But yeah, so this is pretty much ready to go. I'm gonna roll these out real quick. I don't have a rolling pin, but whatever. And you know what else I forgot to say? Make sure you clean your countertops. Make sure you disinfect your countertops. You get them real clean. Okay? So I need to do maybe a whole video on that one day, a whole segment on how to properly clean and sanitize, because a lot of people don't know how. But yeah, we're gonna roll these out real quick. Okay, do you see how that is hot? That is steaming? That's how you want it. You really need to make sure that your pan is fully hot. If your dough sits, if this sits on the stove for too long, on too low of heat, it's not gonna be good. So I did oil my pan just a little bit because my pan was a little too dry. And press this out as thin as possible. And I'm going to lay it down now. And it's going to be fast, real fast. This is going to cook within like 15 seconds on both sides. Oh, I gotta get a better one. Dang. Not quite. Almost. You guys are 1, 2, 3, 4. Alba's still hot. 5, 6, 7, 8. Delicious. And I'm definitely gonna use these for tacos, some steak tacos.